everybody, and welcome back to Clayton GC TV. I'm your host Brad Clayton, and let's just jump right into it. And today we're going to be talking about cold weather. Here we are the first week of May, and we're still talking about those temperatures into the mid-30s for the next couple nights. A lot of you have already planted a lot of things because we were a heck of a lot warmer 3 weeks ago, and now you're probably going into a little bit of a panic mode. And you should be. The nighttime temperatures over the next couple nights are going to be in that mid to low 30 range, and a lot of plants out there are not going to like that. So if you've got tomatoes, peppers, salvia, impatiens, marigolds, those all could very well take a very bad hit this weekend. So here's a couple things we can do to kind of help with that. One thing we can do is we can use a frost blanket like this one called Harvest Guard from the Dalen Corporation. And what this is it's basically like a mesh type sheet that you can put over your plants. We actually have some plants out here in the garden right now that we have covered up for the night, just because we're starting to get some clear skies here. We're recording this on Friday, and the skies are starting to clear up, so it's going to lower that nighttime temperature pretty quick. So all you have to do is just kind of get this unfolded, and then you just kind of cover your plants right with that. Other options you can use are bed sheets. Everybody's got some old sheets laying around in their closet. Towels if you have to, and even sometimes up to about 3-layer thick of newspaper. The one thing we absolutely do not want to use is plastic. Plastic puts too much of a barrier in there, and sometimes we can burn the plants. So here's our little frost blanket here. I've got it kind of unrolled, and right behind me we have some lovely impatiens. Now granted, we're inside the greenhouse because it's just a little too windy to try to record outside. There'll be too much noise, but you'll get the general idea. And all we're going to do is we're just going to give that a nice coating over the top of that. If you've got more tender things like these impatiens here, I would probably go ahead and do another roll and double do it, because sometimes this can be a little thin. So all we're going to do is just go right back over the top of it. Now this piece is actually 5 by 25, and I really don't need that much room, don't need that much to cover these up. So we're just, for demonstration purposes, we'll just kind of lay it on top there. The other thing you want to do, because we have been having a lot of winds here lately, is get that tucked in underneath the bottom as best as you can. So you really want to tuck those plants in and make them feel warm. So, like if you've still got your flats outside, you can kind of just tuck those right under like that, and that should be enough weight to cover them up. Or sometimes you can get them under the pot if you've already got them, or if they're in the ground, put some bricks or some pieces of wood or something to kind of keep that down so that wind doesn't blow that off and expose those plants and then burn them. So here we are the first week of May, and we're talking about cold weather. Hopefully next week on the show we'll actually be able to talk about some warm weather things once the weather starts to cooperate, and next week we'll be talking about Mother's Day things as well. So don't forget Mom next week, because next week is Mother's Day. So that's all for this episode of Clayton GC TV. If you like what we're doing, hit that like button down below. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And we will see you here at the Garden Center.